Picture this. You're renovating your home and building a beautiful Spanish-inspired patio, a place where you and your partner can relax with your friends in the evenings. And you want it to be this sturdy wooden post and beam affair. So what's the number one thing you'd focus on to build it? Any expert or engineer would tell you the basis of this patio is building strong pillars to hold it up. Without those sound, strong pillars, the patio or deck won't last too long. And guess what? It's not just the patio. These strong pillars are critical for your health and well-being too. For optimal health, you must be propped up by not just one, not just two, but all three important pillars of life, what Ayurveda calls the tree stamba. If even one of these pillars has figurative cracks or termite problems, well, then your entire foundation turns shaky. If I asked you what these pillars are, chances are that many of you would say that it's food, and that would be absolutely right. Some would say sleep, and that would be right too. But what about the third, equally important and most surprising component, the third pillar, which most of us wouldn't think counts in this list? That life-enhancing foundational pillar is what I am here to talk to you about today. And that is a healthy, balanced sexuality. Surprised? But that's exactly how important sexuality is in the sophisticated Indian science of life, Ayurveda. The food you consume, a sound, easy sleep, and sexual balance can make or break your health. In other words, if you're neglecting your sexual health, there's no way you can enjoy overall health. To achieve that optimal, happy, disease-free state of being, you need to fortify the third pillar of your life, sexual wellness. In a balanced state of sexual energy, your vital life force, or rasa, is constantly replenished, keeping you juicy, strong, and calm. If you're young, it helps you channel your energy harmoniously. And if you're older, in a long-term relationship, and increasingly disinterested in sex, or exhausted working parents for whom sex just seems like too much effort, cultivating sexual wellness can change not just your relationship, but enhance your level of happiness. When you create a loving, intimate sexual relationship, you love your whole body and that of your partner and all their supposed flaws. Your relationships turn more meaningful with true soul-bonding connections. The fiery, juicy energy is restored in your dry marriage. You start practicing proper sexual and physical hygiene so you stay disease-free and sexually attractive to your partner. You can start healing your hormonal and fertility issues. Start balancing the masculine and feminine energies in your body. You can learn to use sex as a therapy, a way to heal disease and boost health, something you would never have thought of. You can learn techniques to have longer, more blissful orgasms and help him or her achieve the same. You can uncover the practical ways to achieve a healthy sexuality, something that is a must-have for overall health, immunity, and happiness. You can balance your hormonal and sexual issues organically without taking synthetic hormones or harmful drugs like Viagra. And most importantly, start viewing sex absolutely differently from the way popular culture and the media portrays it. Not as a violent act, but as an act of compassion and empathy. And this is something very important and something I am going to talk more about soon. So you must watch this video in its entirety to see how sexual wellness can promote an even more sattvic or pure balanced mental being. So, how can sexual wellness be so transformative? Visualize a plant with healthy flowers and fruits that is considered to be thriving. Conversely, an inability to flower is usually the first sign of a plant not doing so well. In other words, our sexual wellness is inseparable from our state of health. Prioritizing your intimate relationship and your sex life can bring positivity and health to your life. That's why sex is nothing to be brushed under the carpet. It is an expression of the vital life force, and I am here today to share how to bring that joyous energy back into your life. Hi, I am Todd Caldecott, an Ayurvedic practitioner, a medical herbalist, a teacher, a motivational speaker, a nutritionist and wellness expert, the author of books such as Ayurveda, the Divine Science of Life, and Food is Medicine, and executive director of the Dogwood School of Botanical Medicine. I have been healing with the help of Ayurveda for over 20 years now, and the Ayurvedic approach to sexual wellness is something very close to my heart and something I feel we don't talk about often enough. In fact, despite all the information about sex we're surrounded with, many of us are never exposed to the true hidden potential of sex in our lives. That sexual wellness can figuratively prop up our entire being. So what makes a healthy sexual life so important, and why does Ayurveda call sexual wellness the third pillar of life? Because in Ayurveda, sex is about so much more than just sex. In fact, the Ayurvedic term for sexual wellness is brahmacharya. That's Brahma, or eternal consciousness, plus charya, or discipline. So sexual wellness is really the way you use your sexual energy every day in a way that promotes health and well-being and ultimately a more conscious, blissful state of existence. Because reproductive tissue is linked with regeneration and the power to create, Ayurveda considers our sexual organs the most potent and likely to affect our entire physiology. Sexual wellness keeps these powerful systems healthy, our blood and lymph circulating optimally, and our reproductive dhatus strong. In a state of sexual wellness, our immunity is fortified, our tissues, bones, blood, and skin are stronger, and our minds clearer. When you have sexual wellness, you keep replenishing the sexual energy you expend in your intimate life. Sexual energy is so powerful in Ayurveda, making sure it doesn't get depleted keeps your endocrine system humming along beautifully, preventing imbalances. Because sexual practices involve every aspect of our being, our hygiene, our emotional state, and even our ethics, Ayurveda gives us the right framework to practice healthy intimacy. For example, having sex immediately after a heavy meal is not that great for health. Or certain sexual positions may disrupt the balance of the elements, promoting an excess of vata in our bodies. An Ayurvedic model of sexual wellness will give you the do's and don'ts required for a healthy, intimate lifestyle. And of course, sexual wellness helps optimize and strengthen your romantic relationship, something you may feel has stagnated. Because sexual wellness is about rejuicing every aspect of your being, renewing your interest in intimacy with even your partner of several decades will create better health. So what are the biggest takeaways from this course? Here are just some of these. How to view your body positively. This is such a common problem, especially among women, because media images are always telling them that they ought to be thinner or curvier. And so women end up exercising and eating the wrong way, in a way that causes imbalance. This course provides tips to help you cultivate a healthy body image and love your body with its all so-called imperfections. And also the right exercise routine, which is respectful of your femininity. How ignoring this can actually double your chances of osteoporosis. For example, did you know that eating high-quality fat is absolutely essential to women's health? How to use aphrodisiacs, not just to boost sexual performance, but health and fertility as well. In the West, we are used to thinking of aphrodisiacs as objects that enhance sexual feelings or performance. But in Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, an aphrodisiac has a wider, more holistic role to play. It is something that supports the three very important systems: reproductive, hormonal, and nervous functions. Through this course, you will discover extensive therapies and herbs to nourish these three systems and promote the overall life force of the body. You will learn about Vajikarna Tantra and the Ayurvedic science of boosting fertility. This doesn't mean that reproduction must be the end goal of sex or something we're all aspiring to. The Ayurvedic science of fertility is also about improving sexual expression and overall vitality. Just as the fruiting of a plant is dependent upon the strength of the plant to reproduce itself, boosting fertility is really about creating a strong, robust physiology. If the health of the organism is weak, sexual function is thus impaired. Vajikarna Tantra refers to cultivating the sexual potency of a horse. In this course, we discuss Vajikarna Tantra in detail, both to build and replenish the sexual energy and also as a therapy or medicine, as a way to improve overall health and well-being. We'll also look at the way Chinese medicine approaches sexual and reproductive function and the herbs that balance yin and yang. You will learn how sexual wellness is of paramount importance to your health, even if you're not all that sexually active. There's something very interesting I'd like to share with you. In the Indian Ayurvedic and yogic sciences, even celibates and ascetics learn methods to stay healthy sexually. For them, the protocol is to transform sexual energy in a way that supports their spiritual practice. But the critical point here is that sexual wellness is for everyone. Because all of us have sexual desires and energy, even if we're older or single or simply not all that interested in sex. Or if you are in a marriage you think is happy enough without being passionate. Sexual wellness is still extremely important for you for two reasons. Because improving sexual health is inseparable from improving your life force. Because whether or not you're having sex, your body has a sexual physiology and reproductive tissues that you must keep healthy. For example, it's not a coincidence that some botanicals we discuss in this course that improve sexual function in older men also help with problems such as Parkinson's disease. Or the herbs we discuss to alleviate the symptoms associated with menopause are also going to help you maintain healthy bone density and a renewed interest in sex with your partner. In a way, we can say the essence of this course is about nourishing the vital life force in everyone, and sexual function is an expression of this. A detailed understanding of your physiology, and more importantly, that of your partner. This course unpacks and illustrates sex for you in a very grounded, real, and educational way. And that's because in my practice, I find that many of my clients who are experiencing sexual or emotional issues simply because they're still unsure about the way their bodies work. And I'm not talking about 19-year-olds here, but older people, professionals, long-term couples, everybody. Ayurveda and sexual wellness dispels all the misinformation about sex, clouding your sex life and giving you a clear, sharp picture of your own biology. So much so, it can serve as a great starting point for parents who want to talk to their teenage children about the correct, healthy approach to sexuality. How to practice sexual hygiene. You will find very practical suggestions on improving sexual hygiene in this course. Again, clinical experience shows a surprising number of intimacy issues between couples that can be fixed by simply properly caring for the body. It can be as simple as that. You may feel your wife or husband doesn't cherish intimacy because they don't like you anymore. But the underdiagnosed problem here could simply be one of hygiene. You will learn how to take care of your sensitive, delicate organs in a way that prevents infection, promotes proper cellular function, and supports your health. Sleep and sex. You will learn how your sleep patterns affect your sexual health, and also learn the right sleep hygiene that supports sexual health. For example, how not sleeping at night is in direct opposition to your diurnal natural cycle and leads to a buildup of vata, which is the biggest roadblock to sexual function. The drier you are, the less juiced up and the less likely you want to enjoy sex. The real aspect of sex, or sex in your relationship. All this is good, you're saying, but how does it impact my relationship today, in real time? Well, my course crunches all this intelligence for you in tips to build a more fulfilling, intimate life, such as practical information on sexual positions found in the accompanying text that you and your partner can enjoy in a healthy, creative way. Tips and techniques from the Ayurvedic and yogic disciplines of Tantra to prolong and intensify the sexual experience in both men and women. Here I must add that Ayurveda does not make fake promises of multi-orgasmic experiences, which many men find very difficult and is almost impossible for most. However, when properly practiced, this technique can allow a man to experience several 99% orgasms without experiencing any kind of deficit. And most importantly, in the text companion to this course, we provide you with tools and the empathetic knowledge to understand your partner, the different ways in which men and women are wired, and the different erogenous zones, the complex matrix between romance and sex for men and women, even the role that white and gray matter play in sexual pleasure. All this will empower you to be more giving and compassionate to your partner in bed, and improve your emotional and spiritual connection as well. By the way, did you know that a lack of intimacy is one of the leading causes of divorce and breakup in relationships today? And in most of these cases, in simply being more empathetic towards your partner's sexual needs can help you get your relationship back on track. Balancing your hormones. You will learn the link between stress, the food we eat, hormones, and sexual health. For example, all men have some female hormones, such as estrogen, and that is absolutely essential to keep your energies balanced. Sexual energetics. Ayurveda tells us that sex is so vital because it is a bridge to exchange energy, irrespective of genders involved. All women need masculine energy, and all men need feminine energy. In endocrine terms, this is why women have testosterone and men have oxytocin. Sex, love, and intimacy is a way to keep these energies in balance in Ayurveda. It is the energies of Shiva and Shakti. In Chinese medicine, yin and yang. For example, studies show that men who have too much testosterone are unhappier, more aggressive, violent, and antisocial. So the balance of energies is essential for peace, harmony, and love, whether you are celibate or sexually active, single or coupled, in a same-sex or heterosexual relationship, and this course gives you detailed too. This course reviews erectile dysfunction and polycystic ovarian disease, discussing in very deep detail these two very common pathologies behind sexual and reproductive depletion. By far, these are the most common two reproductive issues faced by men and women today. To heal them, we explore this together, the right diet and exercises, as well as stress reduction and hormone balancing methods that are immensely useful. In erectile dysfunction and polycystic ovarian disease, it's not just a loss of sexual desire, but even infertility, which can be healed through the right practices using herbs and proper lifestyle practices. It's about prioritizing your sexual wellness and empowering yourself to be healed. And that is not all. The course includes ways to boost your fertility, drawn from both Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, ways to improve sexual health by small, actionable changes, such as cutting out the one food group that may be single-handedly impairing your sexual function. It also uncovers the secret, toxic side of many health products we use, such as the 3 reasons why you should avoid using tampons and the surprising link between common painful feminine health conditions and certain menstrual hygiene products. You will also learn how to keep your liver and kidneys healthy to unblock sexual energy, as well as why the so-called performance-enhancing chemical drugs like artificial hormones and Viagra can be very harmful to your system, and many other insights, discoveries, and practical suggestions. So, who can benefit from this course, and why do you need this course now? To answer the first question, everyone can benefit from this course. You can be an adult of any age, of any sexual orientation, in any kind of relationship, and even celibate. And that's because sex is so much more than just about sex. Sex is an energetic balance, and you need that balance. I need that balance. All of us need it for calmness, clarity, and bliss. This course tries to bring that balance to you. When you have that harmony of energies, your existing relationship will deepen and turn more meaningful. And not just that, if you're single, your potential to attract the right, loving, and respectful partner will improve, and you will learn how to cultivate healthy attitudes towards sex and sexuality. This Ayurvedic Experience e-course is available in 3 formats: silver, gold, and platinum. In the silver version, you get to watch the course online within minutes of ordering. If you order the gold version, you'll get the course delivered to your doorstep free of cost in the form of a DVD. And in the platinum version, not only will you get the DVD delivered for free, you will also get instant digital access to the course, so you can begin learning now. You still unsure? You can sample this course to make up your mind. This e-course comes with an absolutely free 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can return it if you are not completely satisfied with the product. But that is not the only reason why this course is the need of the hour. Because today, we all seem to know about sex, but somehow we still don't know about how to be happy sexually. We're flooded with content telling us how to be sexier or how to be more macho. We have endless articles exploring all aspects of sex. Yet, once a rare condition, polycystic ovarian disease is assuming what doctors call epidemic proportions worldwide. And while up to 10% of women in the US develop polycystic ovarian disease, in countries like India, that figure is a staggering 18%. More young men and women today are suffering from mental health problems because of sexual unhappiness or feeling sexually undesirable. Feelings of isolation are increasing worldwide. We all know those moments when we feel cut off, even from our own partner, feeling overwhelmed or incomplete. I would love to help you balance your inner Shiva and Shakti to reflect nature's innate harmony in every aspect of your life. I hope you enjoy the course. Namaste.